Hello and welcome back to another video. I'm going to keep this fairly short because it is quite possibly the hottest day ever recorded in Scotland today. I have a fan on, if you can hear it in the background, but it's very unpleasant nonetheless. So I would rather not stay in front of a giant ring light any longer than I have to. But I do want to make this video because it's an important one and I want to keep you up to date. I've decided that fairly soon I'm going to be wrapping up Slice of Ace. I'm going to stop making videos for the channel. Now, I know a lot of you watching are probably the people who are most invested in the channel, and you're probably quite disappointed to hear that this is happening. I'm sorry, is all I can really say. I would love to be able to make these videos for the rest of my life. But unfortunately, these videos take a lot of time. They take a lot of time to make, they take a lot of effort to make. So it's a big commitment. I hope you can understand that. And there was always going to be an end point. This end point is a bit sooner than I originally anticipated, originally planned. But as you may or may not know, I fairly recently had some time off from the channel. And during that time, I realized how much I valued the extra spare time that I had that I would normally be making videos. That's not to say that I don't enjoy making the videos. I do, but it takes out roughly 5 hours per week at least from my schedule. So I arrive back from work, do an hour or maybe 2 of editing, and then that's most of my evening gone. I tend to do it during the week, so I've got spare time at weekends to do what I want to do and not be stressed with commitments. I don't know if you can hear Sushi in the background. You're very noisy. I'll feed you in a minute. But yeah, one aspect of it is that I would like more free time, and while I love making these videos and I find it very worthwhile to make these videos, it's not something that's maintainable for me. The second thing is that I'm getting to the point where I feel like I have done what I wanted to do with the channel. There are other things that I would like to do, and there are other ideas that I have for videos and for content to make. But if I was using that as a reason to keep going, I would keep on going forever, because if there's one thing I can do, it's think of ideas. So the reason I say I've come to the point where I'm good with stopping the channel is because a large part of it is I want to have made a good source of baseline educational videos about the Aspec community. And that's what I've been doing recently with my Aspec 101 series. That is something that I want to finish off, and I have planned 9 videos to finish off this series, and then that will be the end of the channel. Grey sexuality and grey romanticism, Reciprosexuality and romanticism, Akoi or Lithsexuality and romanticism, Asexual or Aroflux, Quoi or WTFsexual or aromantic, Cupiosexual or aromantic, Fraysexual or aromantic, Sexual or aromantic, Apothisexual or aromantic. That's my list. If you have anything that is missing from that list that you would like me to cover, please do say in the comments down below and I'll see if I can fit it in. But my plan is I'm going to make those 9 videos, release them, and then do one final send-off video. So that's another reason. And the third reason is when I made the channel, I made it because I felt like there weren't many ace voices out there. And I didn't feel like I was the best person to contribute, but there was no other people contributing that I could see visibly. So I thought that I could fill that space. Sorry, heatwave. the amount of content and the variety of content being made by ace creators and activists nowadays is a lot broader, and there's a lot more out there for people to see. So I don't feel that need, that urge to fill in the gaps anymore. I feel comfortable leaving it to the people who are still making content to entertain and to educate the ace and arrow communities and to advocate for ace and arrow issues. That's not to say that there's a quota on the amount of people who can be making it. If you ever feel inclined to make ace or arrow content, there is always space for more, and I find that hopefully for the most part ace and arrow creators are accepting of each other and willing to share that space. And finally, I want to just state that I'm still planning to have some presence in the community. Like, I'm probably going to help out with Avon stuff still, Avon volunteer things. If anyone ever wants to collaborate with me, wants me to share my perspective about identifying as homo-romantic ace, I'm still happy to do that sort of thing. I just won't be making the regular content. So yeah, if anyone ever wants a guest or someone to talk about my experience as a homo-romantic, asexual, cis white man, then feel free to ask. I'm always happy to talk, as the YouTube channel should probably make very clear. But yes, I think this is the end of my ramble. I might, if there's anything you want to know about the end of the channel, or I don't know, just any questions you have, drop them down in the comments below. If I get enough of them, I might do a Q&A sort of video as well, but if I don't, then I'll probably just answer them in the comments themselves. But yeah, I know that for a lot of you this might be disappointing, and I am sorry about that, but I personally am looking forward to having more free time and being able to use my creativity in other ways. Those probably won't be public ways. This will just be me settling alone in a room drawing, or I don't know, reading books, or like catching up on the backlog of games that I've got to play. I'm probably not going to do anything massive in the near future. But I hope you can understand, at least, even if you are disappointed, that you can understand that I want something new. But yes, I will still be making the end of the educational series, so I hope you look forward to that. Let me know if there's anything else you want me to make in that regard. But otherwise, if you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like. I post videos every Saturday at the moment, so if you want to see more, then feel free to subscribe. That is all I had to say today. Have a wonderful day, and I shall see you next time. It's so hot! Ah!